So welcome loves to part 4 of orientation week for the Rose Shamanism training that is starting in Beltane. I'm so happy to be back with you and dropping deeper into the somatic science of the way that the rose heals and awakens the innate intuitive intelligence of the body. These are vital practices in wild and changing times for each human being on this planet to be able to navigate back into a deep sense of belonging and connection and intimacy with themselves, with nature that is inherent within us. We are intrinsically woven into the fabric of Mother Earth, made up of the elements, ourselves, and the minerals that make together all the other species on this planet. And today I'm going to be sharing in the ways in which the rose ignites this activation, this remembrance within each individual that comes in contact with these therapies that I'm teaching, and the way that this gradually unfolds in each individual's journey in terms of regaining their subtle senses and their ability to resource within themselves, to nurture within themselves, and simply reclaim everything that was exiled, dismissed, limited from the colonized beliefs in the generations before us. So if you have been circling around this training for a wee while, today is the last day to catch £200 off the entire training. This course has 2 Rose Healing course bundles inside, full of tools and supported by incredible guest facilitators that are experts in their field of knowledge by themselves, in pelvic release therapy, working deeper in somatic therapy, in catharsis, and indigenous healing techniques when it comes into working with the rose in rose shamanism and psychedelic integration. So to begin this live today together, I'm going to invite all of you in to just simply settle and root into your being, taking this opportunity in your day to reset, recalibrate, and come back into that beautiful overflowing love of the Mother herself within you. So I'm going to invite you to close down your eyes and begin to settle your being in the ways that are supportive for you as you call in all parts of yourself to be here in the now. I invite you to connect to this steady rhythm of your breath, allowing with each inhalation to deepen into your body, and as you exhale, just releasing any build-up of density around you in your field. And finding yourself coming to a very sweet, nourishing rhythm with your breath. As you draw your awareness down through your body and your central column, down into the base, into your foundations, into your roots, and feeling there that steady, stable support of Mother Earth beneath you, holding you. And here I invite you to imagine your roots extending out from the base of your body into the earth, and inviting in this connection of the subtle feelings, the subtle senses, and how you can align yourself to this rhythm that is deeply primordial and inherent within you and stored in the memory of your body. inviting in this reflection of how does it feel when you are deeply rooted and aligned and whole and embracing all parts of yourself. As I will share this song to activate the rose here and her presence with us today, so you get to feel the power of this plant medicine even more in your life. Dosisita shamakuna shamakuna sayari. Dosisita shamakuna shamakuna sayari. Madresita medicina shamakuna kayari. Con tus flores de la vida llaman cuna kayari. Madrecita medicina llaman cuna kayari. Rosecita medicina llaman cuna kayari. Giving thanks to the mother of all life, to the deep wisdom of our bodies, our gnosis, our knowing. Giving thanks to the presence of the feminine, the deep primordial wisdom stored within us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And slowly welcoming your self back in to receive, and inviting you to feel this lightness around your fields, within your heart, these qualities of just effortless ascension, the ways in which the rose just naturally harmonizes the field and cleans away all this stored memories that may be blocking your deep relationship to the feminine. To introduce to you all a little bit about Eco-Somatics and this innate intuitive intelligence of the body that the rose awakens within each individual from wherever they may be arriving into working with you, if you were training in these rose therapies and working with her. Eco-Somatics is a field of embodied research, practice exploring the ancestral technologies of the animist wisdom with roots in indigenous knowledge systems, combining the decolonial theory, somatic practice, nature-based connection, and ecological awareness that creates a deep foundation in our embodied belonging to the earth. Stored that in each and every one of your bodies, on a deep primordial level, is the memory of our intuitive intelligence that has been numbed, disconnected from, rejected, dismissed over the generations, and where this has led to build-up of tension, imbalances in your life. The rose goes into the cellular memories to harmonize, allowing these different densities to begin to harmonize into the high frequency that she holds. And she holds this high frequency within different densities of our relationship to life and what is stored inside of our bodies, working through the mind, the emotions, the physical body, helping you to come back home into your relationship and intimacy with your essence inside of you. So wherever a client may be coming in to really get in contact with the rose, when they first experience this transmission, many people have never felt this level of openness, subtle body connection, sensitivity, empathy, and connection that the rose brings into their lives. So on a subtle level, she plants this seed of remembrance through the cells, and she works within her high frequency, going beyond all of the memories and limitations of the belief systems that believe that we are separate from this inherent interdependence with nature and our ability to resource and communicate on a subtle level to all of the electromagnetic fields around us. So over time she helps an individual to restore this memory and restore the coherence within the gut, within the heart, within the mind, which allows you to be resonating and have a field of energy. Each emotion creates a magnetic field around us. And when you consistently come back into these qualities that the rose brings of serenity and calm, this is where those new neural networks are being activated inside of the body and shifting gradually, gracefully and effortlessly through the cycles of each individual timeline of the people that come to be in contact with this medicine. Bringing them back into that innate belonging and wholeness inside of them. And this is where she inspires the soul and your purpose within you, as she reminds you of your inherent self-worth, compassion, unconditional love that is intrinsically a part of you. These higher dimensional fields of energy and high frequencies that we can embody within our lives as a support, a resource. So this is deep self-love, loving codex that she brings into any individual's life, which is a phenomenal tool to navigate any transformation. Because no matter where you're at, as you're gradually unfolding on your journey through life, this is what the rose teaches and guides you within your own being and destiny. She comes into the root of where you are moving to, where are you being guided to through eternity, which is a part of the way that she supports in our own ascension at this time, not only reclaiming our innate intuitive intelligence for us to navigate life and feel connected and resourced, but she also supports you to just naturally feel supported to where your destiny is going, where your soul is going, what is your essence inside of you, which helps with depression, apathy, disconnection, a lack of purpose within the life. So it's very common for people to have a dense field around their auric field, and through their cellular receptivity in their body, this has been shut off, and the rose gradually builds this level of sensitivity and empathy that in any room that you're in, you can connect and feel the emotional waves and learn to navigate that and communicate with it and trust and listen to your body in a really beautiful, beautiful, wholesome way. Yeah, she principally supports in our ascension and in this awakening of our eco-somatic intelligence by cleaning and purifying the memories through our sexuality, our creative life force, through our power, our ability, our willpower, and also, sexuality, creative life force, abundance. And this is where she supports an individual to really deeply connect into the pelvic bowl and activate the kundalini, so it's harmoniously flowing through the body without any blockages, allowing the coherence of your heart to be operating as the main source of information in a fluid way that you can really trust yourself, surrender to life, and open up into your destiny. So I'm going to invite you into a little practice just to connect deeper into these qualities that the rose supports to awaken your subtle senses and your empathy and this inherent part of you. So I'm going to invite you to close down your eyes once again. And I invite you to open up and imagine that you are in a place in nature, and you're feeling and hearing the birds and the wind on your skin, and feeling the presence of the mother and your interdependence with her. And I invite you to begin to feel as if you're being drawn to walk through this place in nature, feeling your body, how you respond. Maybe you pick up something on the left side of you, on the right. How do you feel your field? How do you feel the energy above you, below you? And dropping in deeper, you find yourself arriving to a beautiful temple space out in this place in nature. And when you arrive to this temple, you see a beautiful bed of rose petals lying there on the ground, inviting you in to come and settle, to lie down and receive. As you find yourself lying down on the earth, you allow yourself to completely release, to allow, to surrender, allowing yourself to merge with Mother Earth beneath you as you feel the soft velvet texture of the rose petals touching your skin. You begin to become aware of your whole entire body, starting from your feet, feeling the subtle senses of the way that you're receiving the rose petals into the skin and the cells of your feet, your ankles, coming up to your legs, becoming aware how you feel this energy of the roses holding you, embracing you. Maybe you feel your body shifting and moving in ways that are in a greater alignment for your soul and for this coherence with the eco-somatic intelligence of your body. As you come up to your pelvis and feeling how you're receiving the energy of the rose petals beneath you. Coming up through your internal organs, feeling with each exhalation how you release even more any tension that you may be holding on to. Any slight elements of survival or fear, to allow yourself to surrender back into this primordial knowing of your body. As you rise up with your awareness to feel how you're receiving the rose through your heart, around your shoulders, your arms, your hands. And coming up to your jaw and your throat, allowing the muscles of your face to completely relax and release, the muscles behind your eyes, and allowing your brain to soften and relax from any overstimulation throughout the day, as you feel and connect to this energy source at the crown of your head, where you slowly become aware of your whole body and how you're interacting with nature and feeling your receptivity through the subtle fields of your body, your skin, your pores. As you call in the intention for you receive the seed of awakening of the memory of your innate intuitive intelligence. So you live, breathe, and embody belonging. So when you're ready, I invite you to imagine that you're slowly rising from this bed of roses, and you begin to throw these rose petals all around you in a celebration of wholeness, of returning to the innate parts of yourself, your empathy, your emotional intelligence, all that you are, all of your birthright that is woven within every part of your being. As you give thanks to this temple in your own inner garden, you slowly find yourself retracing your footsteps all the way back into the present moment, here in the now, in orientation week of the Rose Shamanism training. I'm taking a deep breath in, receiving a deep breath all the way down into the base of your body. And exhaling and sighing out with bliss, satisfaction, and joy. As I invite you to bring two hands or one hand to your heart in honoring of this calling inside of you to return to the innate feminine wisdom within, giving thanks to your sovereign birthright, giving thanks to your body, giving thanks to the feminine. Beloveds, so this space is for any questions any of you may have regarding the upcoming training. This is a 9-month cohort when you're held in a beautiful, intimate group of powerhouse women throughout 9 months of the year, through all of the astrological shifts of 2026, where you are deeply held, embraced by the overflow of love that this plant medicine brings into your life as you trust your calling to expand your service and legacy with her this year. You're receiving 2 Rose Healing Course bundles that you get to start training with immediately. If you sign up today, you're saving £200 off the entire training, which is already a massive discount, already $800 off the full price. So if you are feeling that deep pull to be in deep reverence and be a feminine leader in your industry, bringing this power plant medicine into individuals' lives to really support this fast track awakening of the innate intuitive intelligence, providing so many resources and benefits into all of their relationships with life. You'll be learning each module some of the topics that I've brought out in Orientation Week on a much deeper level, learning how to apply the rose for trauma and transformation. You're gaining a wealth of information around pelvic wisdom, supporting with intimacy rites, rites of passage, guiding individuals back into the feminine in all possible ways. Over 9 months, you're going to gracefully experience this study of the rose through your mind, your emotions, your physical body, and your spirit, working with all the different archetypal tones that she brings and the ways that she supports on different aspects of the body. I cannot express more how this training and this body of work is truly a lifeline in these wild and changing times, to bring a deep sense of belonging and resources to navigate the world that we are existing within, and not only that, to inspire embodied activism of truly embracing the mother codes within you. So there's so much more there to really dive into. If you haven't already, all of the information and full curriculum is in my bio on my Instagram, which you can follow me at. You can get direct insights into your inbox, but I invite you, if you're already there and you're ready to jump in and you know the rose has been calling you for so long, this is a training that is deeply rooted in the body, rich with tools, and she is waiting for you to answer that call within, to bring so many more blessings of love, expansion, and magnetism into your life. So right now there is an offer that you can receive a free Rose Soul Service session with me, where you really truly get the insights into your unique service with her and how you will be integrating this method into your current health service. So thank you all for joining today, and everybody watching on the replay. I'm sending so much love and blessings in celebration of women all around the world, the feminine, Mother Earth. So if you have any questions, you can pop them in the chat box now, and I can get back to you directly with any of your last queries, curiosities, concerns before stepping in. All you need to do is ask, and the doors will open for you. If you have any questions around the topics that were shared during Orientation Week, this is also a space to dive deeper and gain some extra knowledge there and expansion into those topics. So this live will be available for the next 24 hours. You can drop your questions in the comments and I will get back to you. So don't hesitate. This is the last day of the early bird. Click the link that I shared in this group chat and group posts, and you will find your way to getting started and beginning a beautiful, blissful career with Rose Medicine. So thank you all again for being here. I'm sending so much love to each and every one of you, and I will see you again in a few days' time for the last live of Orientation Week together.